Hello and welcome to Tech Territory. I'm Wilson.
And I'm Toby, and today we're going to be looking at the Goodmans GDSB02BT20 20W 20W soundbar.
So today we're going to be looking at first impressions of the Goodmans soundbar. So our first impressions are it's very sturdy, it's well built, and the overall sound quality is pretty good. It's the best I've seen for the price.
So we've got three connectivity options with this soundbar. You've got the AUX, line in, and you've got the Bluetooth.
Personally, the way I use the different connectivities, so like my line in, always use that for my PC, aux, always using that for my Xbox, a Bluetooth for my phone and mobile devices. Both of us have found that the Bluetooth function is very convenient.
Yes, yeah.
Last week I think it was, I was using the soundbar for a speaker system and it was so convenient. For a party, it was my friend asked me, "Oh, can I put my music on?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I just turned off my Bluetooth. They turned his on. Paired with the device, and that was it. Hey presto, he was away and had it all running.
So first looking at the speaker, the surround is made out of like a black piano like gloss plastic on it. So first off, looking at the speaker, the surround for it is made out of a black piano like gloss plastic, which initially looks really nice. However, if you're picking it up and moving it, you really see that it's a massive fingerprint magnet. But if you're leaving it in one place, which most people will be, it's not bad. You won't notice that at all.
There is a mesh fabric covering in front of the speakers on the front of the soundbar, so we're going to see all the time. Also, there are three LED lights on the soundbar itself, with three different colours. You have green, which is your line in. You have white, which is your AUX in, and you have blue, which is your Bluetooth. There is two different states for the blue. You have flashing, which is it's waiting to be paired with the device, and stable, which is paired with the device and ready to play.
So on the rear of the speaker, you've got 2 feet to provide like a stable setting for the speaker if you're having it on the floor or on a desk. They also give the user the option to wall mount with little screw fittings for these, and in the box you also get a template which is used for marking on the wall for where you're going to drill the holes. So you've got the option to either have it sit on a desk, floor, or if you so wish, to have it mounted up on a wall.
So the dimensions of the soundbar, we have 94 centimeters in width, so that's how much space it's going to take, how wide it is on your desk. You have 9.4 centimeters from top to bottom, and you have 6.5 centimeters from front to back. So it's pretty small device for what it does and how much space it takes up.
Also, with the device only being just under ½ a kilogram, you don't really need to worry about using big, ridiculous screws to support it on the wall like a small one will do because it's only lightweight.
On the side of the soundbar, there are 3 buttons. You have your mode/standby button, so you would press and hold the button for standby, so turn it on and off from standby. Press the button singularly for selecting the different modes. You have your volume up and your volume down, so very basic. If you want more of an advanced style, so differentiating the bass and the treble, you would have to use the included remote that comes with the device. And how many buttons is that, Toby?
1, 2, 3.
We're going to be here a while.
4, 5, 6,
14! You got your volume up, your volume down, you've got your bass up, your bass down, your treble up, your treble down. You've got 3 different presets. You have music, which is meant specifically more for music. You have movies, which is more bassy, so you get more of a movie look. And then there's voice, so you can hear more of a, say like if you listen to music and you've got it too bassy, you can actually hear your singer or your group that you're listening to. There are other buttons on the remote. These include 3 different modes, so you don't have to press the button. So you have your Bluetooth, your line in, and your aux. You have your power button, and you have your mute button as well.
The remote is okay, however it does feel a bit cheap and tacky when using it, but for the price of the soundbar, what do you really expect? The soundbar comes into the market at around £40 at time of recording, which is cheap for a soundbar. If you look at other models, they're in the hundreds. This is the 20 watt version, however the Goodman soundbar also comes with a 50 watt, which includes a sub as well, and the links for both of those will be in the description below. So as I said, it's a 20 watt soundbar, so you've got two 10 watt speakers, and even though this version doesn't have the subwoofer, it still does provide a nice punchy bass in it.
But you don't get, with it not having a subwoofer, you don't get the boomy sub sound that you normally would get if you had like a 2-into-1 sound system, which is what the 50 watt version does include. So if you do want a boomy one, do get the 50 watt version. So the 50 watt version is called the Goodmans, hang on, GDSB02BT20.
So we both found that the sound signature is more tuned for studio use in this soundbar, as all the levels are equal. You don't have any of the tones that sort of feel like they're overpowering, like the bass doesn't overpower the treble, and you can hear all the tones really well.
So for example, like the trebles and the highs, we both said that they both were quite crisp, so you could actually hear it. None of them were really muddy. Nice, they're quite sparkly, so they're not like flat.
However, when we were testing the speaker out, we both agreed on one thing, and that was the bass does sound better once you've maxed the bass setting out. That might just be our personal preference.
Yeah.
But if you buy it, you have a look, and if you comment what you think below. So we've not found any sort of bias when listening to different genres of music. We have extensively tested this on all different styles. For example, I've been listening to more acoustic rock sort of music with more higher treble tones.
And I've been listening to a very wide variety of music, so a lot like drum and bass, dubstep, we got rock and roll, we got metal, heavy metal, death metal, and then Viking metal. Yeah.
So in conclusion, this soundbar is a really good quality soundbar, and especially for the price at around £40, you'd expect it to be really tinny and really cheap, a nasty build quality, but no, it's extremely the opposite. You wouldn't expect the quality for the price. And remember, all the links for this and the 50 watt version will all be in the description from Amazon if you want to buy these.
And please remember to hit that subscribe button for us. It does help us a lot, and you will be able to stay informed into our weekly videos. They should be posted roughly every Wednesday. If not Wednesday, they should be every Thursday. If you like this, please hit the like button. If you just didn't like it, you didn't like the way we talked or the product itself, hit the dislike button. And if you have any more requests or if you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section down below.
Bear in mind, we are more active on Facebook and Twitter, so if you have a look at those links below, if you've got any questions, comments, just send them over there and we'll try and get back to you. And remember, all the links for the products will be in the description below if you are interested in buying them.
Thanks for watching.